Hi everyone. So it's been a hot minute since I've been baking in here. It's just been too hot. It's even hot today. It's like 97 degrees. But my daughter had opened some frosting, icing I call it. And she ate some with like graham crackers, and then she wanted me to make a cake. And so I'm gonna make a homemade chocolate cake. And I'm gonna do some things that it doesn't call for, but that's me. So I sprayed down my two, and I'm also going to make it in the air fryer and see how that goes, because I made a peach cobbler in the air fryer the other day and it turned out pretty good. So I got two 8-inch pie plate cake pans round, and so I'm going to start by putting the sugar and eggs and oil in. It calls for 2 cups of white sugar, granulated sugar. This is a half cup. Okay, and 2 eggs. And it calls for vegetable oil, but I'm using coconut oil from now on. So that's half a cup of vegetable oil. So mix that up. Alright, next I'm going to put in the cocoa, and don't tell my kids, but it is expired. They hate me using expired stuff. Well, the best by date. And I had gotten this off of Thrive, and they use like, stuff from other countries to do fair trade sponsors and things. But it says the best cacao, but I'm a Hershey's fan since I'm from PA. But anyway, so this is 3/4 a cup of cocoa. Stir that together. 1 cup of milk. And instead of adding all that milk, I'm going to add some sour cream to hopefully make it a little bit moister. Maybe about a good tablespoon or so. And it also calls for some boiling water, 1 cup. So I have that in the microwave. I think I can remember one of my grandmothers or somebody making chocolate cake with boiling water. So I think that adds to the moistness. So 1 cup of the boiling water. I think that helps to melt the chocolate. Alright, now for the dry ingredients other than the cocoa. I'm going to need 1 3/4 cup of flour. I do a little bit less since I'm not spooning it in, so that it's not compacted too full. before I stir that all in, I'm going to add the salt, baking powder, and baking soda. So baking soda, 1½ teaspoons, 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And I don't preheat the air fryer. It warms up quick. And vanilla, 2 teaspoons. So I'm gonna mix that all up and I'll be back in a flash. This is an awfully runny batter, so I'm hoping it turns out. Chocolate smells so good. So let's get it over to the air fryer. These pans just fit. Okay, so I'm going to do the cake option. 350 for 30 minutes. Cake. I'll do 28 minutes, and I'm going to do 345 because I always like to cook a little bit lower in the air fryer because it usually gets done quicker and faster. And I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I might need to put foil over top so it doesn't burn. So if I do, I'll let you know and bring you back when it's done. Okay, so they look pretty good. They keep coming out with a little bit of stuff on the toothpick, but I've been putting them back in for like 5 minutes for like 4 more times, so they've been in there for almost 50 minutes now. So there's one. There's the other. And they're kind of almost beginning to pull away from the sides. And the sides feel pretty hard, so now let's see if they'll come out. I'm just going to go around the sides quick. Okay, and I'm going to try to turn it out. Now I'm a little nervous. It's sticking pretty good. So it might not be done. Nobody will know if I put it back together. So that's the bottom layer, so hopefully the top one I'm going to let cool and it will come back out better. But let's taste it. I love chocolate cake, that's pretty good. So I'll show you the finished product when I get it icinged. So there you have it, a homemade air fryer cake when it's too hot to bake. So, you know, it's a little crumbly, but you can always do up some icing or sprinkles on top, but it tastes good. So maybe one day I'll just try this in that real oven and see how it turns out that way. But I'm about to slice myself up a piece and dig in. And I already tried it, as you know, whenever it came out, and it's good. It's kind of like a little spongy, kind of like, as you know, whenever you bake it in a microwave, a sponge cake. But it's good. So I hope you enjoyed and have a nice rest of the weekend. God bless. Love you. Bye.